Okay, hello, my name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become who I am. Today was an interesting day. I want to say overall I feel good at this point in time, but it was interesting. First item of business, 60 dials on the day. Kind of lower, however, one book demo, and there were scheduled, let me just check the schedule quick. It were scheduled to have like 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, 3 demos slash follow-ups. That was the one guy that I was speaking with yesterday who was all about it, wanted to sign up today. He picked up in the morning, but then said that like he was busy with a client and there was like a particular circumstance going on and wanted to call back in the afternoon. I checked my calendar and couldn't do it at 1 or 2, so said I could do it at 3, even though I wanted to do it like earlier in the afternoon. But I had demos them and also didn't want to like add that time pressure. And then so 1 o'clock rolls around and the person I call, they don't pick up. I call again, they don't pick up, send a text, call again in 15 minutes, they don't pick up. So that was a no-show. So now I just have a license to contact them until they pick up, rebook, or tell me to fuck off. Because like if you book an appointment with me, like this was the person that I spoke to yesterday. Like I understand a bit more if you book an appointment through a calendar or like an email, and then it's like a week out and then you don't go to it. That I find that it's not understandable, but I find that separate. Then I separate that, I segment that out than a person who, like if someone calls me and sets an appointment with me the next day, I at least would say, like call them, text them, click on the cancel, rescheduling, do something with that appointment to say like, no, that's like, it's not gonna be able to happen, not just outright ignore. But that's that. But then so what was frustrating is because I couldn't then call other people because I needed to make sure I was ready in case they called me back, which they didn't. But then the 2 o'clock one came, I called, they didn't pick up, so I was a little frustrated again. But then they called back 5 minutes later saying like they're having computer difficulties, and we ended up rescheduling just because it made more sense. And then when I called the guy who said he was going to buy at 3 o'clock, he didn't pick up 15 minutes later, didn't pick up again an hour later, didn't pick up again. So I assume that he's just with a client handling that kind of stuff. Because like, okay, in the call in the morning, like he picks up and says, "Dr. Duncan, how's it going?" Like, which is like that playful kind of tone. I don't see how someone can be like that and then also then turn into someone who's just outright ignoring them and never like just becomes a ghost. That doesn't make sense. What makes more sense is like, hey, I'm like also on the call saying I'm definitely moving forward with this, but I'm busy right now, and then when I call in the afternoon, being busy with other things, so it's like, okay, that's fine. Like I will follow up tomorrow morning, just to kind of see that. And I have and there's the demo bright and early tomorrow morning. So and then we actually did the call review this evening of the first call I had with the guy who said he was going to buy yesterday, so that was good. So it was an interesting day. It was. I'm glad I booked a demo. I was more frustrated with the no-shows. I think that really irked me. Like honestly, a cancellation last minute. I don't even care about like it's not my time is valuable. Like you don't stop wasting my time. If you cancel last minute, or even just like last minute, just be like, hey, I can't do it. That's fine, because now I know. Now I know this next time block of a half hour, I can dedicate to something else because I have confirmation that you are not going to call. But if you don't say anything, then I'm just stuck there waiting. And like, I understand sometimes the meetings that you're in before that like go late. So then, okay, so I will wait. But if I don't hear anything like, hey, I'll be 10 minutes later, or like anything like that, then I just don't know. That was frustrating to me. But all in all, I'm happy. I think I was set. Like I wanted the person to buy just so I could know that they're going to like see it. like get that progress towards the calendar. Right now I'm 1.8k out of the 10k in revenue I need to get to hit that quota. So if I get this one, that'll be about halfway, so which will be more comforting. I also bought an air purifier, so I'm hoping that does something about the snuffle. Like sometimes the air in here is a little dusty, especially with the cats, which makes sense. And I can't keep the windows open because it's winter, so like then it just gets really cold. Though today with the sun, like I actually brought out a thermometer and it was 30 degrees inside, or at least 29, just from the the window's an 8x7 window. So, but so now going to yesterday I finished completed the game Wolfenstein: The New Order. I actually cried at the ending because it was sad because. Well, I mean, like the two characters that were kind of in love, like the one guy beat the final boss in order to save the prisoners escaping, and then the lady that brought him up after he got attacked by something, was looking for him but then had to leave. So now going to be trying the next game in this series. But, c'est la vie. We shall see. And then did a bunch of LinkedIn prospecting in the morning. That's like, it seems to be like a combination of dialing people and connecting people and messaging people on LinkedIn. I know the other account executive who was the junior account executive with me said he booked a demo today from a GIF just from like messaging them. So the takeaway, what I'm getting is it's worth spending the time doing it, and isn't just a waste of, like, it doesn't take up enough time elsewhere. But so I feel happy. Got to go to bed on time today, and I also got ashwagandha in the mail, which I did a quick Google search or watched an Andrew Huberman video, and he said, because it's great at lowering cortisol levels, but then like I'm going, do you necessarily want less cortisol? Because like in the morning you kind of want that. It gives you the energy for the day. You want to be a little stressed out. It's kind of good. And that's the point that he brought up exactly, which is like, okay, don't take this in the morning because you'll suppress the stress response that helps you become alert and focus and take on the day. Like take maybe one in the afternoon at 300 milligrams and one in the evening at 300 milligrams. The ones that I got are 600, so I'll just take one with dinner kind of thing, or around now, because I don't need to be fucking fired up going into the evening. Though I am fired up, I'm good. I'm feeling more confident with everything. It's falling into place. It will be nice when I actually have 1 month at 16K, which is the standard quota, just to be like, I've fucking hit it. Because then it's unreasonable for me to believe that I can't do it. Whereas now I'm thinking that I can do it. I believe I can get there, but I don't have any evidence to support that belief. So it's still a delusion technically. Though I wouldn't call myself delusional, but all that's to say. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later.